Hi, and welcome to Kelsey's Corner. Let me tell you how to. Today on our episode, we have CTV meteorologist Austin Harley with us. So Austin's going to help me tell you how to predict Colorado weather. You know, that's a pretty daring task.
It is quite the task for a lot of people. In Colorado, the weather is pretty much some of the most complicated to predict in the entire nation.
It's so bipolar. It switches all the time. So.
Because you'll look outside and it'll be cloudy, but you walk out and it'll be warm.
How do they know what to wear in the mornings?
You know what I always am a big advocate against is using your phone app for predicting the weather.
Just the weather app on my phone.
Does it usually work for you?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
So you haven't found yourself putting on shorts and then freezing all day?
No, not yet.
Because you never know, right? A lot of times there's those days where your phone is sunny today, and you're like, oh, wonderful, and it's gonna be 80, but that might be in the morning, and then there's a cold front and it snows in the afternoon, and you're like, ah.
I wake up and I look on Snapchat and everybody's just like, oh, it's a great day, and then I do that.
Snapchat, really?
Yeah.
Really? So people are already awake by the time you get up?
Oh yeah. I don't start class till 1, so.
And then you're definitely gonna get the people that are like, I just look out the window, and it was sunny, so I wore shorts.
I usually go by whatever the morning is and then just hopefully it doesn't get too hot or too cold after that, so.
You just go by the mornings?
Yeah, mostly.
Did you know that the Colorado weather changes from on an hourly basis?
Yeah, I'm pretty tolerant, so yeah.
So basically you're saying that everyone should just learn to be tolerant like you?
Maybe.
You can probably recall those days from the winter where you're like, oh man, it's so sunny, and you walk outside and it's -5, and you're like, oh, this was a bad choice.
Always have a jacket. First rule of living in Colorado.
How do you prepare for the days that it's starts out nice and then it gets really cold?
That's my nightmare. I always get it wrong.
I look a lot into computer models, so I pay a subscription for $200 a year to be able to look at these computer models. A lot of times what meteorologists do today is get really good at predicting the models, knowing where they kind of go astray, and then being able to have that judgment where you can put the two together and kind of come out with a good forecast.
So for those of you who are as confused by the Colorado weather as I am, and I've lived here my whole life, then check out Austin Harley's blog.
Every weekday morning on the Collegian.com, I'm always here for you.
And tune in next time for Kelsey's Corner.
Yeah.